Learn how to automate your entire data pipeline in 3 minutes. Last time, we had a sales source table, which was recording transactional data of all the orders placed on my website. Today, we are going to create a task that calls a procedure that converts that transactional data into aggregate data and then inserts it in my target table for BI reporting, let's say to create a live dashboard. But the task gets triggered every time there's new sales data because we have a stream deployed on top of that table that will trigger the task. That's the beauty of this entire pipeline. Every time there's new data, the stream has changed data. When the stream has changed data, the task gets triggered. A task calls a procedure to convert my transactional data into aggregate data and then inserts it in the target table. How cool is that? First, we're going to create a procedure. Through this procedure, we'll be doing something called consuming the stream. Consuming the stream simply means running DML commands that use the stream, effectively advancing its offset to the next state, meaning it empties the stream because you consume the data that you want it to. So what we are doing here is merging into my daily sales target table the values that were captured in the stream, effectively consuming the stream, and joining that merge on the condition that the sales date in the target table is the same as the sales date in the stream table. And when the join condition is true, then I am updating those same dates with the additional orders that I received for that day. But when the join condition is not true, then I'm inserting a new day's orders inside that daily target table.
Let's go ahead and create this procedure.
All right, and there we go. Now what we're going to do is create the task that calls this procedure. So we're going to say something like create or replace task, load daily sales from stream, which is what we are trying to do. We run it on the schedule of 1 minute, which means that this task will run every 1 minute, although only when our stream has data. And this is a system function that you can use inside of Snowflake called system stream has data. And then you mention the name of your stream that you deployed on the table. And when this condition is true, only then the task calls our procedure that we just created.
Okay, let's create this task and then let's go ahead and enable this task.
Okay, let's take a look at what's initially already existing inside of our sales target table, the aggregate table. We have orders for 10th, 11th, and 12th of Jan with total orders as 7, 7, and 9 respectively, and total quantity as 20, 113, and 216 respectively.
And so on and so forth.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to simulate 2 new orders by inserting 2 new order items inside of the sales source table. And what we are inserting is for the 10th of Jan, 4 quantities of mouse and 4 quantities of USB-C cable. And what this should actually have done already is that this new data should be reflected inside of the stream. And what we see here is order ID 1022, 1023 with 4 quantities of mouse and 4 quantities of USB-C table for the 10th of Jan. If we go back, take a look at our target table, which is the aggregate table, and see whether we can see updated quantities in there. And as you can see on the screen is that for the 10th of Jan, we had 2 new additional orders. The quantities got changed to 28. And that's exactly how you can automate your data pipeline.